Hi, welcome back to the kitchen. Long time no see. I was getting ready to make a potato salad and I thought, hey, why don't I take you along and show you how I do it. It's January 2nd, so it is the beginning of the Pantry Challenge season. Every year for about 4 years now, I have done a pantry challenge, and that's just basically where at the beginning of the year I go through my pantry, I cook as much as I can out of the pantry, I set a very modest budget, and I try to go as long as I can without going to the grocery store or without going over budget. Last year I went 38 days and I spent around $200 for those 38 days on basically milk, fresh produce, cheese. So this year I'm going to try and see if I can push that a little bit further, maybe 40 days, maybe longer, who knows. Yesterday was New Year's Day and I took a beef brisket out of the freezer, so I started my pantry challenge yesterday and actually cooked everything out of the pantry and freezer. So we had braised brisket, sorry about that, mashed potatoes, some butternut squash and Brussels sprouts, and it was really yummy. So today I am making hamburgers and potato salad. So I am onto the potato salad, so I thought I would show you what I'm doing. In true pantry challenge fashion, I found this Muffaletta mix in my pantry, and I haven't used it in forever. I've had it forever, and the ingredients are olives, hot pepper, celery, carrots, red bell peppers, cauliflower, onions, vinegar, herbs, spices, and salt and stuff like that. So I thought, well, what goes in potato salad? But basically the same thing. So I thought I'll give it a try, see if it works. If it doesn't, well, you know, it's just potato salad. So come along and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, in this bowl I have boiled, peeled, chopped up about 6 large russet potatoes. You're gonna, base it on your family's needs and your size. We needed 6, and they were, fairly big ones, almost baker size. But I boiled them up because they were left over from Christmas, and so we have boiled potatoes in here. Then we're gonna add 6 green onions, a stalk of celery, garlic, salt, pepper, seasoning, a little bit of celery salt in there, some mustard, mayonnaise, and usually it calls for dill pickles, but I'm going to use that Muffaletta again and see what happens, how it turns out. And then it calls for 6 eggs chopped. Now I need to chop these eggs up, and I thought I'd show you how I do it without really, it makes a mess, but I don't know, I think it's easier. I just take the fork and I squish the boiled eggs on the cutting board, and then I just scoop it into the pot. Just like that. Because I always fumble with it. I don't know why, but I do. So that's how I do it. 6 eggs into the pot, half of one on the floor. Alright, celery, green onions, seasonings, a little shot of yellow mustard. Right, and now some of this Muffaletta. Right, that smells good. I'll start out with about that much and then see how it turns out. Oh, there's oil in that. Okay. All right. Good to know. We might have to put a little vinegar in with that. Toss that in, and then we'll add the mayonnaise. All right, so I tossed that all in together. It looks pretty good, and it's spicy. I guess the Muffaletta mix is a little spicy. It's not quite vinegary enough. So I have got 2 ounces of dill pickle juice that I'm just going to pour in here and just give it that little zing of vinegar. And then I've got about 1.5 cups of mayonnaise here to start with. And then I'll mix it all in, and then I will see the consistency. If it's what I want it to be, then we're good. If not, I'll add a little bit more. And it's getting all over the place, but that's all right. So there's a few other YouTubers, a lot actually, that do this pantry challenge. And I started out watching Sutton's Days and Three Rivers Homestead, and those are the two that are doing different types of pantry challenges. I know at Sutton's Days they're doing a Canuary, which they do a lot of canning on January, and there's a bunch of people that are sharing videos and stuff during that, so that's a really fun event to go watch. And then on Three Rivers Homestead, she does the pantry challenge, and she starts January 1st and she goes all the way through February. I've never been able to go that long, so but it's something to work towards. And that is a pretty good amount of mayonnaise in there. I think we're going to stop at that. Now I'm just going to put a lid on this, and then I am going to stick it in the refrigerator and get it chilled up. Make some hamburgers, and we are going to have hamburgers and potato salad for dinner. And then I took some peaches out of the freezer that I sliced up from this year's, well, this summer's harvest. So anyways, we'll have some peaches to go with that, maybe some vanilla ice cream, I don't know, we'll see. But day 2 of the January Pantry Challenge. And there it is, the potato salad. It turned out really good. The family really liked it. And I set up the hamburger spread. Those are hamburgers and cheeseburgers, your tomatoes, bread and butter pickles, mayonnaise, and I made a chipotle mayonnaise there because some people like it spicy. And that's it for day 2 of the January Pantry Challenge, hamburger and potato salad. I'll write down the recipe and put it in the description, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.